Hi guys, Kamal with Mac here today to speak about London to local curriculum. So there's always this confusion where students and parents are having from local to London. How do they change their kids from local syllabus to London syllabus? So in this video, I'm going to speak about how you can change your platform of local curriculum to London curriculum, and also I'm going to teach you and speak with you why London curriculum is important than local curriculum. In present situation of Sri Lanka, you might think that many of the parents would have taken a decision that they need to move out of the country and they need to give the children a good education. This is the present scenario which is happening in Sri Lanka. So I am speaking on this video because this type of question is always coming up in my YouTube videos, and also some parents are so concerned if they go in local curriculum, will they be able to get what they want, or will they be able to finish the qualification they want within a certain time period. So in this video you will be learning local to London. How do you switch? The first thing, so how do we finish from local and how do we switch to London curriculum is a big question many of the parents are having nowadays. So now let me explain you. If you are studying at the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, if you fall in this category, anyone falling in this category can switch to local to London. So that is the best age to change yourself. I will not suggest children who are falling under grade 6 or grade 7, but I'm saying if you are trying to fly abroad and you want to finish a qualification like London curriculum, London curriculum, London O levels and London A levels, then that is the age to switch. So if you are above age of 13, then you can switch into O level classes of London curriculum and finish the qualification. Now there's a question, when we are switching from local to London, is the qualification is very costly or not? This is a type of question they always have. If we switch to local to London, do we need to pay more money when we are learning London curriculum? You need to remember one thing. Of course you will be spending some sort of valuable money, but that's an investment you need to consider. Those investment will never go in vain. So the moment you change to local to London, students who are from local platform, which is national curriculum platform, will find it very difficult to learn the new words, new techniques the London curriculum is using. But in meanwhile, when they are learning the things, maybe in a 6 months or 8 months of time, they will be able to grab what they actually need to. So the next thing is the cost of a London curriculum. So when you are switching into local to London, there will be the cost might be the biggest problem these parents face, because many tuition classes provide classes on online, and finding a good teacher for London curriculum is not easier than local curriculum. So you can register in any institutes and see the cost. Maybe 4,000 to 6,000 might be the group class fees per subject. That is the range of money these type of institutes charges in Sri Lanka. So even if you are flying abroad, you can still register in any institutes, and then you can move with your kid and still start studying. So now the question is, if you are moving abroad and you are changing your child from local curriculum to London curriculum, and then if you go to abroad, will your child get the education still? That's another question parents are having. Remember one thing, the moment you move into a different country, still you have changed from local to London, you can study London curriculum anywhere around the world. Almost 193 to 196 countries has registered under Edexcel and Cambridge, which means entire world has recognized Cambridge and Edexcel as a academic and a professional qualification. So you need to remember, if you are moving from for a different country, still you can follow the classes through online, maybe register with the Institute of Sri Lanka or any institutes you like, and you can do your exams in the nearest British Council. So now this is a big question where parents are having. If we move on to a different country and we are in a different territory, can we still do the Cambridge and Edexcel exams if we are following the classes through online in a Sri Lankan institute? Of course you can do. So if you, now for example, like in national curriculum you need to follow school. Why do we request you to follow school? Because that is the discipline creation place. But due to this current scenario, current crisis happening on the country, Many parents are flying wanted themselves to move on to a different place because they want to be safe these days. And then after they move on to a place, they always need to give education for their children. So when you are switching from one country to another, you don't want to worry about your primary education. You can switch from local curriculum to London. So if you switch from local to London, what you need to do is you need to fill a form to the nearest British Council and register there as a private candidate. The moment you register as a private candidate, you can list the institute you are studying with. It's not an essential thing. When you are doing the exams only, you should fill this form. So until that, we can request, until that we request you all to register in institute anywhere you like, and you can follow up the classes. After following all the classes, you may switch to London curriculum. So the second thing I'm going to talk today is about the advantages of learning in London curriculum. Now, if we follow a local curriculum, you will finish your exams of A-level by the age of 19, and then you will wait for your results, and by 20 you will get your A-level results, and then you will think about your future. The good thing of London curriculum, by age of 14, 15, you will be done with your O-levels. By 17, you are done with your AS and A-level. So by 17, you have the chance of selecting what career pathway do I need to take. For example, if I am going to be an accountant, what are subjects I should select? Do I need to take commerce, accounting, business, economics? If I am going to be a aeronautical engineer, what are the subjects I'm going to take? Physics, chemistry, pure maths or further maths. So these are the way of considering what subject. And the moment you select your curriculum in London, either Edexcel or Cambridge, whatever the curriculum you select, you have a pathway to go ahead. So that pathway, we don't find it in national curriculum. I'm not saying national curriculum is completely bad. I'm saying this video is for the parents who are finding a short route for the pathway, and also going through this current situation in country, they should always try to move to a different country. So this video is for the parents who are trying to move to a country and learn the things in online education. Now the second thing which parents have this question: Cambridge or Edexcel, what is the good qualification to select? So now when we compare the Cambridge and Edexcel, Cambridge exams are a bit tougher than Edexcel exams. That's the exact truth. Many international schools today in Sri Lanka is converting themselves from Cambridge curriculum to Edexcel curriculum because of the results the students are scoring that is less, and many of them are failing. So there's another concern like that. But then Edexcel curriculum is much easier compared to Cambridge curriculum. Now the actual difference is, in Cambridge curriculum you don't get formulas on the exams, but in Edexcel curriculum some of the questions you get formulas on the papers itself, so that will give you assistance to pass, and pass in a easy way. So scoring 50 is not that hard when it compares to Cambridge, and Edexcel is always easier. So now you as a parent, you need to know, okay, the first is the cost from local to London, which I already spoke. So London curriculum is going to be like 5 to 6 times higher than local curriculum. Local curriculum you can find a class for 1,500 rupees in Sri Lanka, but you can't find London curriculum above 4,000 rupees. You will find a group class. So if you are going for individual classes, then of course the rates the lecturers might charge might be from 2,000 above. You go with a good lecturer, the rate might be deferred from one particular teacher to another particular person. And the next thing is how to start this London curriculum. Now many students are following national school. I don't want to mention the school's name. They are following national school, and following the national school, can they follow the Cambridge or Edexcel curriculum also? This is the type of question they have. Can we follow both the qualification together? You can follow the qualifications, but you need to remember one thing: when you're following national curriculum, you should not put a lot of effort on national curriculum. Meanwhile, you can balance both of the sides, and then once you complete your O-level, maybe you can switch to a different country through a program. The good thing of London curriculum, once you finish your O-levels, you can switch to a diploma or bachelor's directly rather than finishing your A-levels and moving ahead. So why we request you to finish AS and A-level in London curriculum? Because if you finish that, then of course higher educations might be very easier for you, and chances of getting selected in universities is very easy the moment you finish AS and A-level. For example, if you take max stream, there are certain subjects like pure maths and further maths, and if you select FM, which is further maths, you will get the chance of getting into universities very easier, because that is very tough when it compares to the other subjects. Now how many subjects are available when it comes to London curriculum comparison to local. In local, you need to follow up certain pathways, and Sinhala becomes the first language, or Tamil becomes the first language when you're doing local curriculum. But in London, there's no like that. You can select your subject, but especially when you select your subject, you should always select maths as a compulsory subject, English as another subject, and also maybe other basket subjects you can select if you're going in commerce stream, accounts, economics, business, maybe ICT, whatever you feel like. But there are 26 plus subjects which many institutes are providing. In Sri Lanka, you can find the institutes and then get registered there. So based on the quality of these institutes, you can find out and get yourself registered. So these are the things you need to know if you are registering as a London curriculum person. Now the next topic I want to speak about the textbooks. So now parents doesn't like to switch on to a different curriculum because it's very hard to find the London textbook. It's not like that. In this video I will put under this description I will be putting the videos link, so you can click that and then you can download any books, because if you type libraryz.org you can get all the books you wanted in Cambridge or Edexcel curriculum. So then you can save your money. Don't waste your money by spending a lot of money on your textbooks when it is available at free cost. So the next topic is how to start London curriculum. It's easy guys for you to understand that. If you have the nearest British Council, you can go there, register yourself only when the exams are nearby. Now there's a confusion when is the exam sitting here. Now if you take local curriculum, we sit the exams on December, but in London curriculum it's completely different. In London, if you take Cambridge, in Sri Lanka we sit in May, June and December and October, November. So these are the two sittings time. For example, if you are studying accounts, whatever the subjects you are selecting, you are going to sit either on May, June, or either you can sit on October, November. You can choose the day, month you are going to sit. If you take Edexcel curriculum, you have 3 sittings in Sri Lanka. One is January, February, you can sit the exams, or May, June, you can sit the exams, or then you can sit the exams for October, November. So either 3 of this you can make the payment and make the payment and register yourself. So when do you make the payment to do the exams is another question parents have. Before the exam starts, 3 months prior, you should inform for the British Council and register making the payment. You can register yourself a slot to go and do the exam paper. So you will go to British Council, sit there and write the paper, and then the results comes in your email. Then when you are passed, then of course that certificate is a birth certificate. You can request the original certificate. You will receive through a mail, through a letter from the university which you are following, is either Pearson, Edexcel or Cambridge University which you are following. So I feel like I have given the entire thing which you need to know when it comes to local to London curriculum. So I have given the enough amount of messages you wanted through this video. This video has been requested by many of the parents, and if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, go down Commerce with Max, subscribe. So we will put a lot of video. In this video, put a comment what type of videos you need in future. So of course I will go live on those videos and explain you what might be important and what might not be important. So thank you guys, have a nice day. See you guys on another video with a new content. Thank you.